got we got all the juniors have a big business thing, I guess, tonight that we have to go to. Yeah. Wish I could say it was for you guys, to dress up for you guys, but yeah, exactly.
See, it's a little bit of an unusual weekend with just one game. How do you guys approach that? I'm sure not much changes, but it's a big game and it's just one. How do you guys approach that in the week leading up to it?
I mean, I think the biggest thing is knowing that it's just one game, that there's nothing to save it for, especially going into break. So I think there's a heightened level of preparedness going into this week. Obviously, we have our rivals coming in, but we're not trying to blow the game out of proportion, and just do our thing and make sure that when the drop of the puck comes on Saturday night, we can put everything out there and get a win.
Over your time here, what's this rivalry been like? How would you describe it?
I mean, for me, the last 2 years, I think we've split the last two years. I mean, it's been the best games of the season, in my mind. From the atmospheres, both here and when we go to Boston College. I think it's, there's an excitement around the campus leading up, and I think just, the way that we play and the history of the coaches and the success of the both programs, it always, makes it a great game, so I'm really looking forward to it.
How similar are the two teams generally from your perspective? Pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, we've always, I think, prided on, being fast, but also being strong defensively. And, I've always, felt like we've had some good goaltending battles, between me and what used to be Demko, so looking forward to a new one this weekend. But I think, both coaches kind of play similarly fast and kind of trying to get pucks to the net. And I think if we play our game, though, we should, be able to, try and, execute on some of our stuff that will make us successful.
Not that you change the way you go about your business, but in a game like this, is this one of those that probably need to be at your top level?
Yeah, I mean, I think, like every game, there's different challenges that come. But I think, this game, you're playing a good team whenever you're playing a top 10 team. I think defense probably has to be your main focus, and that's the thing that's going to win a game. So, myself included, and I think the rest of the D core and also the forwards understand that, the better that we can be in our zone, the more success we'll have in their zone, and we'll end up winning the game.
For you, is this like a typical Boston College team? I mean, I know they're off to obviously a really good start. Does it seem like kind of how they always are?
Yeah, definitely losing some guys last year that I knew and kind of, I guess, came up through here playing is different. So there's going to be obviously some different, faces on the team. But, I think we're prepared for playing the same game and they having the same team. Obviously, they've come out to a really good start, which is great. But, I think we're both young teams, so it should be an exciting game. And, it's going to be a big challenge, but I think, they'll be thinking the same thing about us.
These are the kind of games you guys have pretty much been up for all year, whether it's you lose the ball. You guys put your finger on why it's kind of easy to play up to the level of your competition, and maybe at some nights it's harder.
Yeah, I mean, I think, the biggest thing is I think whenever, two good teams play each other, you kind of go in with, no expectation, no pressure, because, you can just go out there and play. And at least that's the mindset that I have. And, like you said, you kind of play up to your competition. I think once we go out there and, kind of get past the jersey and get past, the rankings and, all the hype around it, realize that we can play at this level and be successful at this level, I think that's, where we get comfortable and are able to execute. And it's kind of having to been, on Friday nights when we've kind of gotten punched in the mouth a little bit and kind of having to come back Saturday nights. But I think, going into this weekend, we'll be able to kind of put everything forward.
Thanks, Scott.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.